Okay, so what I'm going to do in this video is add a specific image for a marker. Okay, so what you'll have to do is, looking at these marker points, is that if you use Google Maps marker, it will just have that red pin. If you want to define a new image, you declare a variable. We can call this one image to begin with. Obviously, if you have different images, you'll have to do like image 1, image 2, whatever. I'm going to just demonstrate inserting one SVG file here. So if we look down here, we've got, we are looking at Osaka here, okay? So the top one here is obviously just creating the map, and it's centering it by that city, but the actual marker is down here. Now the only thing that's different is you have like map like everything else, but you have an icon of image, so it specifies like an icon you want to use, and we're going to say use whatever's in use whatever is the output of the image variable, which is that. Okay, now I would suggest you use SVG files. SVG is scalable vector graphics, which means that PNGs and JPEGs and things like go all blurry on retina screens. SVGs are like a mathematical kind of image, which means they scale. So you can use them as small or as large as you like, and they're tiny files, but they look crystal, like they look really sharp on high retina or high pixel density screens. Right, so let's go to Icon Finder. Icon Finder is, you can get a lot of free icons here. So what I'm going to do is search for like, I don't know, cafe icon, and then I just say, yep, I have one of those, and I want to look for free ones. You could use that, I guess, is one, or this one here. Let's look at this one here, SVG. It's got a coffee one, right? So by default, it's going to download an SVG at 512, right? Now 512 is going to be ginormous, so I'm going to just put this one in as cafe. 512 will just basically cover most of your map, so you need to resize it, right? So my cafe is there. Where is... okay, yeah, so I found this one here. iloveimg.com, and it allows you to resize images. So just drag like whatever icon you've got in there and resize it. So what I'm going to do is do this at, I don't know, 35 pixels. Yeah, resize image, then just download it. I'm just going to call that one Cafe Small, and it's an SVG document, which basically means that hang on, we can drag that into our images folder up in there, because it still is an image. But what I want to do is basically change small rocket, because that's what I was testing a minute ago before I made this, and do cafes small. Okay. Cafes small, and then it should bring that cafe icon into our map. So if I go back to here, refresh, and there's our cafe icon. Now there's probably a way to add a class or ID and style that in CSS, but the easiest way I've found to do it is to simply go into this, maybe if that's too large, drag that back into here, and then make that, where did it go? Make it like 30 or something, and then, you know, resize it and put it back in. So basically, it's done it already. Look. That's how you would go on to Icon Finder, like find a custom icon, use SVG and resize it so it fits in the map and doesn't go, you know, absolutely ginormous and kind of like cover half of the actual map itself. All right.